Welcome back, everybody! What's up? What's up? What's up? Who went missing? What went missing? Where went missing? How went missing? I want to know! Let's start off some dramatic music now, shall we? I do wonder, though. Is it possible that maybe... Could one of those kids be Shelly the Killer? I have to wonder about that. The sons of the victim Isaac Dover and the culprit Dane Gustavia. We never did find out where those two boys went after the case 18 years ago. Ain't that the truth?
Oh, they were the sons of a victim and a culprit. It all makes sense now.
What makes sense?
One of the youths was bound so that he could not move.
Mr. Dover did it so that Mr. Gustavia's son couldn't come to the contest venue.
Indeed, Gustavia was using his own son as a taste tester.
Ha 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 ha. To think that was what transpired. Neither child seemed to recall what had happened.
They lost their memories?
The acolyte told me this when we were reunited 12 years ago. The pair were placed in an extreme situation on the verge of freezing to death. That trauma led them both to suffer from amnesia. Neither could so much as remember his own name.
So they didn't even know that they were the sons of Mr. Dover and Mr. Gustavia?
Indeed, while we cannot say it conclusively, the probability is quite high. However, we still don't have enough information to deduce the mastermind's identity. Dogen, would you please continue your story?
Ha ha, very well.
Yeah, continue that gosh dang story. Dogen and the acolyte.
I continued my correspondence with the young acolyte even after entering prison. Recently, that has all come to an abrupt halt. However, it left me quite concerned. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn to incidents one by one. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
Those involved 12 years ago were Patricia Rowland, Blaze the Best, and President Hong's body double.
And Miss Rowland was the warden of Mr. Dogen's prison.
Ha ha ha! I blackmailed the warden. That woman had tried to kill me. Perhaps the good prosecutor has already deduced the reason.
You murdered President Hong, however the world still believed he was alive. If you were able to prove the president was a fake, both Patricia Rowland and Blaze the Best would have been in danger.
That is correct, and I had heard the proof with my own ears.
I'll be waiting in the courtyard in the orphanage at midnight on February 9th. Even if it's just once, I want John to be able to meet you. I'm sorry for being selfish, but I'll be waiting. I don't know who's saying that.
Who might you be? My apologies, but I am presently waiting for someone.
Ha ha ha! I am well aware of that, President Hong. Are you not meeting with your son? However, I do not spill blood needlessly. You may relax. I seek only the president's life.
It can't be. Please wait. I am just about to meet my son for the first time. I'm sure this will be the first and last time. Please, at least wait until we are finished.
I had thought the president would beg for his life, but he was of a different sort. Officially, the president had no son. However, he shook his head and said, this illegitimate son was his, and he intended to recognize him publicly. Furthermore, he claimed that he had already made preparations towards that end. Would that son of his be the boy with horns over there by any chance?
Boy, with the horns? Wait, you can see John's horns?
Ha ha ha! There is no need to see them from the moment I escaped from prison until now. I have been closely lending an ear to your voices.
You said that the president made preparations towards recognizing his son. But the word preparations alone would be insufficient for blackmail. That's it.
There was one thing that could prove Hong's words, the will held by the House of Lang. It was also proof of his trust in us. His son's existence would have been revealed to the world. The name on the recording, the mention of preparations, and the will in Zhang Fa. Ha ha ha! Together they suffice to make the warden bow to my words.
With those 3 pieces of information, one could prove the identity of the double. By using John. ...
The president blocked the first strike of my knife with something soft. As pieces of it fell atop the snow, I struck once more. This time the blow proved fatal.
So Dogen cut off the Muzilla doll's horn.
None but I heard his final words. Only myself and that child knew of the president's secret son.
Rebuttal, Dogen and the Acolyte.
I continued my correspondence with the young acolyte even after entering prison.
Uh-huh. Well, anyway, time to save, because once again, we are just mere moments away from a game over as usual, of course. But, how many, excuse me, how many more will I get? Will I game over again here? Who knows? I don't know.
In other words, you contacted him from prison.
Ha ha ha. That is correct. A post office box was used.
A post office box?
It would allow one to send and receive letters without revealing the recipient's location.
I could not use a form of correspondence that would reveal the acolyte's location. There was someone keeping watch over my correspondences after all.
He must mean the prison warden, Patricia Rowland. Could you be more specific about the nature of your correspondences?
Well, they were mainly moves for my correspondence chess matches.
Correspondence chess? I never recall the person you were playing against.
This might be hard to believe, but Dogen's chess opponent was...
Ah! Are you saying he was playing against Mr. Knightley? Wasn't it Horace Knightley?
You certainly found the correspondence chess memo in Knightley's cell.
Correspondence chess memo jotted down on my organizer, sent from Dogen to Knightley, typed on a word processor. Does that mean Knightley Boy was the kid from the IS-7 incident?
Could that really be true? Is there any evidence connecting Knightley to the IS-7 incident?
I have to present something, though. What would it be? The ring? Wait, does the ring connect to the IS-7 incident by any chance? I don't know. 'Cause I don't know how any of these other things would connect, to be honest. I really don't. Dover's body was discovered inside Mr. Master's mansion. There were no clues to whereabouts of Dover's son, Gustavi's son, and who until the day before the incident regularly visited Mr. Master's mansion. I don't know. The thing is, I don't know how the ring would connect, because I can't see the ring very closely, exactly. So obviously there's a connection between Knightley and Dogen. Dogen's chess partner, whose identity remained unknown until now, was actually Knightley all along. That is proof enough. Tomorrow to interrogate him in the warden's office. I'll get him to confess that he is one of Mr. Dogen's henchmen. That thing he laid to rest in front of the flower. Nope. I'm gonna say, it is the ring.
This was all that Knightley left behind. Could there be a clue hidden within? Which should I investigate? The ring or the chessboard?
I would say the ring, personally, but that's just me. So, you're kidding me. Okay, so it's literally pure Hakwet. Okay, that's cool.
This ring is...
Mr. Edgeworth, what is it?
Mr. Shields, please take a look at this ring.
This pattern is... It's pure Hakwet's.
I thought so. He had Mr. Dover's seal turned into a ring. However, why would he have this? Shouldn't it have been held by the police's evidence from the IS-7 incident?
After the incident, the seal was returned to the victim's next of kin. And Mr. Dover's only family was his son. Since no one knew where his son had gone to, it took a while to get it to him. I heard that the police had finally found him and delivered his inheritance, but...
So the seal was thereby safely delivered to his son. And then he turned the seal into a ring and wore it on his person.
Knightley's mementos data updated my organizer. A ring Knightley made from his father's memento and a portable chessboard. So, Mr. Knightley was Mr. Dover's son. Police aren't fools. I'm sure they did a thorough check before handing over the seal. If someone involved in the I-7 incident was his chess opponent.
Knightley, huh? And that man must be the mastermind behind this case.
But Knightley is dead. He cannot be involved in this incident.
How about that? The only one who could be the mastermind was himself a murder victim. But a dead guy can't be the culprit, so there's no way that's right.
It certainly is strange. In that case, who is a culprit?
I don't know, but I literally just went through all that. Presented evidence even, and didn't get anywhere with that? Okay. I'm gonna save again. Because I don't want to have to do that all over again if necessary, you know? I'm just saying, don't want to do it again. You wouldn't want me to do it again, would you? No, of course not.
Assuming it's even necessary to do it in the first place. What do I know? It came to a halt, now of all times.
Quite odd, is it not? Anubis told me again and again how odd it was.
That scary dog talked? Was he like, something's odd, wolf?
I can understand Anubis' heart, even if he does not voice his thoughts.
And there's something I'd like to ask, just in case. The scary dog's staring at me right now. He's not saying, I'm hungry, I want some meat, right?
Perhaps.
Perhaps? But Mr. Edgeworth!
Seems he's not much good with the assassin's dog.
Good boy. There's a good boy. So then. At any rate, my correspondence with the Acolyte suddenly came to an abrupt halt. Furthermore, those involved in the crime 12 years ago were all drawn into incidents one by one.
That certainly does seem too much of a mere coincidence. For a mere coincidence. The body double of Ji Junhong, the president of Zhang Fa, faked an assassination plot. Patricia Rowland, the prison warden, murdered Horace Knightley. And Blaze the Best, the chairman of the PIC, murdered Joe Crane. Come to think of it, as I have been investigating these cases, I have felt the presence of some force behind the scenes.
Even within the prison, I could tell that this was no insignificant event. I grew more and more curious, and so I absconded briefly from the prison.
You absconded briefly from prison? I cannot forgive such a criminal act.
You stole your way out of prison? I cannot forgive such a thieving act.
Relax, no one was hurt. I merely have connections that allow me to set foot outside.
But even so, you can't just escape from prison, pal. Arrest him! Also, I'm here, pal!
That won't be necessary. Once my business is done, I shall return to my cell. You trying to make fools of us? The prison isn't the kind of place you can just enter and leave at will. The wolf may say that, but one can see that the wolf and his pack also share an interest in my tales of the past.
Agent Lang, Detective Gumshoe. There are still a few things I must ask Dogen. Please postpone matters until then.
Yes, sir, I knew you'd say that, Mr. Edgeworth.
Dang it all. but I'm not taking my eye off you for a second. Writing letters in Braille can be a rather enjoyable pastime.
Okay. Excuse me, but you wrote your letters in Braille?
Indeed, for I possess the tools necessary to write in Braille.
Wow, so you need to use tools to write in Braille? I never knew. Then would you please tell us what you wrote?
Everything. Letters, of course, and also the movements of the chess pieces.
You wrote the movements of the chess pieces by hand? That statement is intriguing. So then how does your handmade dog piece move? Okay, that question can wait. So then, what did you do when the letters stopped coming?
Ha ha ha. Within the prison, I grew increasingly concerned about the acolyte's whereabouts.
Okay. But even so, I don't really get it. Who exactly is this acolyte? Indeed, Dogen himself has not yet made that clear. What's important is the thread connecting Dogen and his acolyte, their correspondence. And not just the letters. We should pay attention to the means that was used as well. Okay. I want to save one more time. You gotta forgive me for the fact that I'm literally on one strike, and I don't want to have to redo everything I literally just did. So, yeah. But I think I might know what the answer might be. Maybe. Just maybe. We'll see. Okay, so writing letters in Braille, huh? Sent from Dogen and Knightley. Yeah, you totally wrote that in Braille, huh? Oh, the thing, like, I wasn't sure, 100% for sure, like, was that from Dogen to Knightley, or was that from Knightley to Dogen? I'm certain you said you wrote your letters in Braille.
Correct. The good prosecutor must know that I am lacking in sight, do you not?
Correspondence chess letter we found had been typed out using a word processor.
What? That cannot be.
What do you mean? So someone went out of their way to retype the letters on a computer? Could another person have acted as a middleman between Dogen and Knightley? What do you mean?
I don't know.
Dogen wrote his letters in Braille, however, by the time it reached Knightley, it had been rewritten on a word processor. We must assume that some middleman rewrote those letters. And the reverse can also be said. That same somebody must have taken the letters Knightley wrote and redelivered them to Dogen. Yes, that is indeed true. Correspondence chess memo updated my organizer. The Mastermind retyped Dogen's letters with a word processor and sent them to Knightley. Knightley and Dogen both communicated through a certain individual. Dogen, were the letters that reached you?
They were in Braille, of course.
So Knightley Boy's letters must have been transposed by the same person as well.
Oh, then that somebody must be
the mastermind behind the case.
You're saying there's someone else who's a mastermind behind this case? Then who the heck is it?
Dover's son, Knightley, is already deceased. In that case, there is one more youth that we should consider to be the mastermind.
You mean Dane Gustavia's son, but who the heck is he?
If Knightley is Dover's son, then Gustavia's son must be... Well, we're the only friends either of us had since childhood. He was the same as me. We never had real families. It can't be, could it? Could it really be him? I mean, geez Louise, the acolyte and an assassin is also an assassin. I mean, I would have to assume it's Shelley the Killer. I've been assuming this for a while now. You're trying to throw wrenches into it, but like, come on now. Give me a break here. Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? You've gone all pale. I figured it out. The identity of the mastermind who's been controlling this case from the shadows. What? Who in the world is it? I don't want to believe it myself, but it is someone we know quite well. The mastermind is... Shelley the Killer. What? No. No, it's not Shelley the Killer? It's not? You're serious? It's not Shelley the Killer? I was sure it was Shelley the Killer. What? That person is the mastermind? But according to what we've been saying, something seems kinda wrong.
Naturally, this person is no relation to the Mastermind after all.
Whether related or not, please take this more seriously.
I like how I was like, nope, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. No, they come this far only to lose the truth. But it seems there's nothing I can do now.
Okay. If it's not Shelly the killer, then who would it be?
Thus the truth was lost for all eternity.
Alright. Well, that's a little unfortunate. Okay, present the letter. Blah. Objection. I'm certain you said you wrote the letters in Braille, and now I have to go do all this stuff again because I don't know who the freaking Mastermind is. Great. The Mastermind is Kay Faraday. I'm just kidding. I don't even know. Who would it be? What do you mean? So someone went out of the way. So everyone, who do you think it is? If you haven't played this game before, and you don't know who the Mastermind is, who do you think it is? Who do you think the person is? Could it be someone that we know? I don't know. I don't know. Let me look at my options real quick. Who are the Masterminds here? And you might be able to rule out Kay, Lada, Dijun Hong, Shilong Lang, Penny, John, maybe, Justine, Dick Gumshoe. Who would it be? Who would it be? I don't... Oh my god. Wait. Huh? No. I don't know! I actually... Apprentice Animal Tamer... See the trial. No, I don't... I literally don't know.
Yes, that is indeed true.
Okay. I don't have a clue. Who would have said that line? You both communicate through a certain individual.
Woof! Woof! I'm here too!
I don't have the slightest clue. The mastermind behind the case. Not so fast! Why do you stop me? I just want to say who it is.
Dover's son, Knightley, is already deceased. In that case, there is one more youth that we should consider to be the mastermind.
Okay, I don't know where I have to save, but I'm going to save right here. I think there was actually a flashback, too, on top of that, wasn't there? I don't remember. I'm just being on the safe side here, because I don't want to be like, something like that,
You mean Dane Gustavia's son? But what the heck is it? Where the heck is he? Who the heck is he?
Knightley is Dover's son, then Gustavia's son must be...
Well, we're the only friends either of us has had since childhood. We're the only friends either of us has had since childhood. Who would have said that? I would say no, no, no. No, no. We're the only friends either of us has had since childhood. No. I sure as heck don't remember Sebastian the Best ever saying that. No. Who would have said this? If it's not Shelly the Killer, then who said it? Because I actually thought Shelly the Killer was the one who said that for some reason. The only friends either of us has had since childhood. I don't know. He was the same as me. We never had real families. Can't be, could it? Could it really be him? It's another thing. We have to consider he's as well. So, I mean, obviously, like, no. I would still say no to that. No. It has to be around the age of... Could it be Simon Keyes? I don't know.
That can't be. Could it really be him?
Mr. Edgeworth, what is it? You've gone all pale. Alright, I'm gonna save one more time. I want to get this close here. I want to get it really nice and close. I'm gonna go on a limb, and I'm gonna say it's Simon Keys. That might be wrong. I don't know. But I'm just trying to think, like, it's got to be a male, first of all. And second of all, it's like, who?
The identity of the Mastermind has been controlling this case from the shadows.
What? What is it? I don't know. I don't want to believe it myself. But it is someone we know quite well. I'm gonna say... I don't think it's Will Powers. I don't think it's Sebastian. I don't think... It can't be Blaze. It can't be Horace Knightley. It can't be Dogen. It's not Shelley. It's not Jack Cameron.
Take that!
The mastermind behind this case.
You've got to be kidding me.
Sent a letter to Jill Crane, which deceived Blaze. Furthermore, he kidnapped John and eavesdropped on us. However, all of his actions, the one I have not been able to get out of my mind,
Was that?
that's how he brought an unconscious Kay to the roof. The giant monster.
Huh? Did you just say something?
That's right. The key to exposing the mastermind is in the monster's true form.
I almost forgot. If you like, please come to our next show. I'll also be performing in it.
The Berry Bank Circus is always fabulous and fun for all ages.
Miss Swift, there is something I would like to ask of you.
What? You mean me?
You said that you recorded the sound of Mozilla spewing flames. Would this decisive evidence of yours be something you recorded on the tape recorder?
That's Mr. Edgeworth for you. You're good at figuring things out, aren't you? It's the sound of Muzelle spewing out fire. This place nearly became a sea of flames. That's right. I ain't actually seen it with my own eyes, though.
Could you let us listen to the tape?
Sure thing. There we go.
The sound, it's as I thought. So it seems that my reasoning was correct. The true nature of the monster and the mastermind. All of my logic is coming together. Miss Hart, you said that you captured a giant eye on film, did you not?
Sure did. Right here in this photo.
But we cannot confirm it like this. Detective Gumshoe,
Yes, sir.
lend us your film analysis device.
What? How? How would that... Oh my god. Okay, but what do you want to analyze, sir?
This photo, please.
I'm on it.
Is there a new clue in this photo?
I cannot save, huh? Oh boy. Well... I don't see anything there. I don't see anything there. And I don't see anything there. But anyway, yeah, there's obviously a giant eyeball thingy here. This is... See? Ain't the Mozilla's eye right where I said it would be?
I see. I have finally grasped. The true form of the giant monster was being controlled by the mastermind.
Get. Giant monster? I admit it. You are, ain't you? You're admitting that my Mozilla's real. I like she was sad when I objected right there.
No, this is not Mozilla. This is the eye of a different monster.
And I'm sure I'm going to present something again, so I'm going to save just so I don't have to do that stuff all over again, and no one's going to want to see that, right? Though we are actually almost at the end of this episode. Spoiler alert! So, I mean, regardless, if I game over right here, I guess I could always just get back off screen, but still though.
Please have a look at this.
I don't see it. It's a flyer for the Berry Big Circus. Ah, this is... Precisely, there's a rather large balloon with the head of a lion pictured here. Oh, is that what that was? It didn't even look like it, honestly. This balloon is the true identity of the giant monster. In addition, the sound Miss Swift recorded which she believes to be Muzilla, spewing flames. Mr. Prosecutor, don't tell me you're gonna say something that'll shatter my dreams of a scoop.
Hot air balloons fly by using burners to heat the air, right, sir?
Precisely, Detective. The Mastermind used this monster of his to bring Kay to the rooftop of the Grand Tower without using the elevator. Wouldn't that mean that the Mastermind is someone connected to the circus? He's a member of the circus, Knightley's friend, and Dane Gustavia's son. I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Obviously, Knightley's friend was freaking what's-his-face. Why did I not put that together right away? Why was I like, oh, it's Shelly the Killer? I'm so dumb. Oh my gosh. Oh, anyway. What? Who'd have thunk it? An apprentice beast tamer. He's no amateur. And we got a silhouette, so obviously it's a good time for a cliffhanger. We'll find out what the silhouette of this person is on the next exciting episode, even though we already know who it is! I'll see you all later, everyone. It's an unnecessary cliffhanger, but it's a cliffhanger nonetheless. See ya!